we go. I think we're live. I'll just sort out that camera a little bit. There we go. Right. Let's see what we're working on. We're going to get a few different bits done today. Good evening, all. We are back for another week of good old-fashioned hobby hangout time, and there's lots to get after today. My hope is to get a little bit more done on these policemen, and also trying to get should have cleaned my water before I came on. Never mind, we'll have to go with it. But yeah, hopefully also looking to get the pavements done, which I should have got done a couple of weeks ago, but didn't. So looks like Johan is got the printer going. He's got some half-finished terrain going, so lots going on over there in Holland. Who else have we got, and what you're working on tonight? That's the question we're going to tackle first. One of the other things I'm going to try to get done tonight is these helmets, and get to a stage where I can put ink wash on these figures. So we'll see if we can get there tonight. The reason why we might not is because I'm really keen to get the pavement finished, and that will take as long as that takes. So I'm going to put a coat of blue on these helmets, and once they're dry, probably should also look at putting another layer of what am I trying to say? Another layer of paint on the uniforms as well. So we may well spend a bit of time with that as well, potentially, depending on how well we get done with all this. It's a good start on that helmet, like that. Let's just go have a quick look at the uniform, see if we can get some extra paint on before we then tackle looking all right. Aha, right. Going to paint tiles then. Indeed, the Netherlands. Sorry, not Holland. I did see something the other day that explained the difference between the two, and I've forgotten what it is. But maybe you can correct me, Johan. Is it that Holland is only one part of the Netherlands? That's it, and then the Netherlands is the collectiveness of the areas. Do correct me, my geography's poor. Right, Robert says, good evening all, hope you're well, looking forward to seeing a great show tonight. Thanks Robert, hope you're well as well. Probably too many wells in there, but there we go. Yeah, hopefully we'll have a good show tonight. We'll get some good painting done, and hopefully we'll get some fast results. So let's see how we go. Lovely, right, let's get on his tunic here. So I think once I've got a good coverage, we'll then be in a good place to put the washes on, or the wash, I should say. We're getting there. Right, let me just focus on getting this guy's tunic nearly finished, and then we'll go back to the comments. No, none at the moment, so we're doing right. Well, hopefully you're all having a good week so far. Lots going on, or maybe not. Maybe it's been a quiet one. Um, mine has been very busy, so it's really nice to have got through to Wednesday. At a point where I can just chill out a little bit, which is nice. Start of the week was absolutely manic, and today was a bit quieter, but still some issues needing resolving. So it's nice to walk away from the office at the end of the day. Otherwise, we've been doing all right. It's been quite good fun. I've been fitting in some hobby time, which is good. Making good progress on the row of terraced houses, which I look forward to showing off to you this Sunday coming. Hopefully, if you've seen Sunday's video, you enjoyed it. The next episode of Batch of the Day, which I think was an improvement on the first one, and I think the inclusion of pictures of what I've been working on and the work in progresses, the purchases, and all that. I think that was a good improvement, and certainly got some feedback to suggest that was the case. So thank you to everybody who watched and commented and all that. That's really very helpful. Yeah, just trying to think what else has happened. I mean, Sunday feels like a long time away, but we made it. The video is obviously still up, still going, so that's good. Yeah, got distracted a little bit this morning while I was waiting for the ferry. For buy some Lego. Chat. Saw some cool instructions for some sort of fan-made Lego sets. Probably for want of a better phrase, which I'm tempted by. But yeah, that's for the other channel, different channel. Yeah, right. I don't even know how many we've got watching tonight. Let's have a quick look. See if I can see. We've got 5 watching. Fantastic. Well, glad to have you all with us. It's always good to have people joining us. Let us know what you're working on this evening if you are, or if you're not, then maybe just hanging out, chilling out. Do say hello. Always good to have people join me for the live stream, and we've had some really good viewing figures going over the last couple of weeks. We've had subscribers from different sessions as well, so that's really great. It's just been a really positive atmosphere of late on the channel, so thank you to everyone who has contributed towards that. Really grateful for that. And the channel keeps going from strength to strength. I think before I had or after I'd edited, but before I'd released the video on Sunday, some of the numbers for subscribers for my YouTube channel were out of date. We'd already exceeded what was on screen, so you have to forgive me, but I just can't keep up with how quickly you guys are supporting the channel. So it is greatly appreciated. Yeah. I think this second coat on the uniform is definitely required and is made a significant improvement. So 2 down, 4 to go. Might just take a break from this, try to break it up a little bit because I don't want to get bogged out. Just don't want to get bored of that or run out of time to do the other bits. So let's start off with a long piece. So these fine bobbies over here. Right. Hopefully we can see that. Right. Just going to get a dry brush here. You can see where I've already tackled. We'll get a bit of quite like this technique. Does seem to work quite nicely. I hate the feel of it though. It really makes my teeth stand on edge. Oh, well, there we go. Needs must. That's quite nice, I think, to make some areas look darker, some look lighter. And some really nice contrast to the pavement stones. Lovely. That's coming along all right. One of the TV shows that my wife and I just finished last night is one called House of Guinness. I think it's possibly written by some of the people who do Peaky Blinders, but watching it, appreciating it's a slightly different era than Peaky Blinders, but yeah, it's quite fun. There's definitely some bits that you go, oh, you know, that sort of has that sort of similar feel in terms of like the type of housing that people were living in, um, sort of in sort of a more urban industrial kind of feel to the terrain. I think like you could get some scenarios out of it with the different kind of factions that are set up in it. Lovely. And the nice thing is you get this real kind of almost stone feel to it. I really do like this technique. It's working really well, I think. Um, and actually, I've always been a bit critical of MDF looking a bit flat and a bit just like MDF, and this feels like the MDF's working for me, which I'm really liking. So I can't complain. If you ever, I mean, certainly for me, I've gone to the Sarissa Precision's YouTube channel quite a few times. Watched some of the video that they've done about how they go about. They brought out a nice series where they worked through building one of their MDF kits, and they talked about the techniques that they use for painting it and giving it the look they did. I found that really useful to watch, in fact, and really helpful. So if you're ever getting stuck for MDF terrain, it's probably not a bad option. Just to watch that video, see what they do, steal some of the techniques because they're quite effective, I think. Hopefully, going to make it down the club tomorrow night, I think, and I think we're gonna. The plan is to do some French and Indian wars. So I'm looking forward to that. Should be quite good fun. Anybody got any games planned for this week? Or maybe you already played some games? It's very quiet tonight. I reckon Johan's working hard. But there he goes. No games this week. That's a shame. But no, I've definitely had weeks like that before. I've had months like that before, to be fair. Need to pop down to town tomorrow to try and get some more grey primer. Shouldn't be difficult. Halfords should do that. Like I guess an auto car, an auto parts kind of supplier, that sort of thing. But they do things like spray paints and stuff like that. Should be quite useful. Get a lot of mine from there. One thing which, if you've seen the video from Sunday, you would have seen that I picked up. I started reading through the rules, Soldiers of Napoleon, which look really good. I'm really excited to give them a try. I just need my French army now to get to a point where it's probably big enough to play some games with. Obviously, I've got a long way to go because I've not painted any yet, but that's good motivation and incentive. It shouldn't take me too long, based on how long the British took me, or are taking me. But yeah, I started reading the book. My plan is, I think, probably to do sort of an initial thoughts review of that of Soldiers of Napoleon, probably not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday. So if you're interested, do keep your eyes open for that. A bit of a behind the scenes heads up, as you know, I like to give you guys on a Wednesday night. Let's get this little bit finished and we'll check out the chat, see what's going on. Robert says, should have had a game today, but it got cancelled. That is a shame. Disappointed when that happens, but I guess sometimes real life comes first, occasionally. That is a shame. I don't know actually what rule set we're planning to use for French and Indian War, but I shall see tomorrow evening, I'm sure, when I rock up to the club. Cool. Right, there is one piece of pavement finished. I'm just gonna maybe do a little bit more. Yeah, like that. Cool. Right, there's one. I've got another two of those to do. I've got some smaller ones. Let's tack off the smaller one. Cool. Liking this. This is going on really nicely. That's coming on. We're getting there. Right, how are we getting on? 20 past. We're already flying through the time. What was it we've said last week? We seem to fly through these sessions. They do absolutely fly by, and I think hopefully it's because we're all having a bit of fun. We'll keep going. We'll try to get as much done as we can. I'm hoping that by doing a rule set review next week, that will just yep, there's another one done. That will just give me the opportunity to get a bit more time in the evenings to paint a little bit more up on these guys. Of course, we've still got the inspector to do. I've got the mortar team to do, and I've actually got another guard battle suit. I've got the last one to complete one of the two squads that I've been painting, and that will just that'll complete the two that I've done there. So yeah, the plan is to try and get that done as a bit of an extra this month. So yeah, I haven't necessarily been doing it on camera, but just aiming to get a little bit finished. I mean, I've got a sort of a computer desk with a slide out sort of tray for the keyboard, but obviously I don't have a computer on there. It's just one of my hobby tables, and so what I tend to do is the slide out tray becomes a bit of a work in progress tray. So over the last couple of months, where I haven't had any of the 6mm stuff through yet, or I have now, but while I was waiting for the back order to come through, I just tried to chip away at that really, and where I had figures that I hadn't touched or hadn't started, or maybe I'd primed them up, but I hadn't actually done anything more on that. I thought let's just try to work our way through and get those bits get a little bit closer to done, or even done, which I have for a lot of guys. So the 28mm Peaky Blinders civilians, they were on that pile of shame work in progress table. So yeah, nice to get them done. But I think probably as of next month, I'm going to try to get back to doing some 6mm Napoleonics. Really try to get a couple more brigades done for the British. Get some French started. I need to really kind of work out the army list for the French. So I'll have to have a think about how I'm going to do that. We should wait and see. Right, there's another one done. It's going well. That works nicely there. Right. Oh, I'm tired of these as well, to be honest. I think, to be honest, I am just tired. I think that's probably the jury's verdict is tired. But we will keep going because it is a Wednesday night. It is the live stream, and I'm having a great time. I do love our Wednesday night live streams. It really does become a bit of a high point for the week, particularly midweek when it's yeah, tired from work and life, and it's really nice to get on and do a bit of hobby, have a chat with you guys, tell you what crazy things I'm up to, hear what you're up to, and hopefully realise that it's all good fun in the end. Right, lovely. These smaller ones are nice because they're quite quick to do. It does mean I'm going to have to tackle the 2 long pieces at some point. But they could be left for another night. They don't have to be done tonight per se. So we'll have a think about that. I mean, these sessions are always about getting done what I can without burning myself out, rather than going crazy and trying to get everything done. Right, 2 long pieces left, 2 shorter pieces left. I think for the time being, I'm going to pause on that. And I do apologise if you find it frustrating. I do tend to bounce between what I'm doing, and it's all about keeping it fresh and not bogging myself down. Yeah. Right, let's go back to some police uniforms. Let's give that a wash out, that dry brush. My water is very blue at the moment, but I won't explain why, because I'm sure you will see on Sunday why my water is blue. Let's get that drying. All right. And it's not for these police uniforms, I should say that. Right, what have we got next? Right, let's get another couple of these guys done. Bit more paint on these uniforms. I mean, they're not too bad actually. This one, not too bad. Yeah, happy days, happy days. Yeah, I need to do a bit of research as well for the 6mm Napoleonic French, just to understand what their uniforms look like, the plume colours and all that good stuff. So I'm sure that will keep me entertained. But once I'm, once I've found my plan of how to paint them, then I shall get after those, and maybe there'll be another painting tutorial on its way. Tends to be the way. That way I can remember how to paint them. If I can't remember, I'll go back and watch the video. Brilliant. So I wonder who we are missing. I thought Gabs would be with us tonight. I thought we might have maybe another showing from J-Mac. So a few regulars, just not quite here tonight. That's all right. Not a problem, But hope they're doing all right. Hope they're well. Oh, that collar went a bit high there, Carl. Yeah, coming on nicely now. They're not overly slow to do, but they're not overly quick either, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe I'm just tired and want to get through these quickly, but can't rush it. You got to enjoy it. It's looking all right now. Really liking the way that the second layer is just darkened it up, and hopefully the wash will have the same effect as well, just darkening it up even further, getting into those creases, making it yeah, really look good. So I have to wait and see. Lovely. Excellent. There's another one for already passed. halfway through, 3 out of 3. Steve says, let's see if this works. My comments seem to disappear when I refresh the chat. Oh, that's odd. Very odd. Oh, well, good evening anyway, Steve. Good to have you with us. Very odd. Sometimes YouTube just does things that I can't really explain. And that is when I'm uploading videos as much as on the live stream. So who knows? Anything's possible. But glad to have you with us, Steve, as always. One of our regulars. Half a tunic. Get the back one here. Lovely. Making good progress here, so happy with that. Yeah. Nearly there on this one. Lovely. Nice tunic. Lovely. Oh, Robert's having the same problem with his comments, so I wonder what's going on there. Is that a YouTube thing, or is that a... Yeah, don't know. I suppose the other question is, are you having to refresh because there's a connection issue, or... Don't know. Lovely. Right. We're winning. Let's get this helmet done, and that would be 4 of the 6. And we'll keep laughing because that's we're winning. What's that? Is there a song? Oh, I've got paint on the flesh. We're singing while we're winning. What? Sounds vaguely familiar, like it might have been a song at one point, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Probably just rabbiting on me. I take it Gabs hasn't been in and said hello, and I've missed him or anything. I'm sure you guys would keep me honest. I know I think he said he was having a bit of time out from social media, because he was having some issues. But he did say he would join us for the live stream, so that's a bit of a shame, but we'll get there. Right, let's head in for number 5. Because why not? And then the nice thing is, when you get to number 5, you can look at it and go, well, there's only one left, so let's just crack on and get that one done. So we'll get this one done. We'll crack on and get that one done. Lovely. Nice smart pair of blue trousers there, which we will darken up significantly, hopefully, with a wash. Let's go for the other trouser leg. Lovely. Lovely. Right, there's the trousers. Let's do the top of the tunic. Lovely. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Bit across the collar there. Lovely. Just this last arm, and we can get on to the helmet. Excellent. Yeah, there. Perfect. Right. Sort this guy's helmet out. Cool. Lovely. And one to go. We are getting there. I might even get an ink wash on these chaps tonight. That would be good. And then I just need to have a look at the details for the belts. I think they're going to be black, so we'll have to check that one out. But that's the hope. Once we've got black paint on there, that'll add a nice bit of detail. And some silver buttons on them, and we'll be laughing. Excellent. Right, that's one leg done. Next one done. Lovely. Then tunic. Lovely. There's that. We'll head upper part, the torso. Should we get that arm? Lovely, jubbly. Winning, winning, winning. Just about getting these painted in time so they can dry. Get the wash on before we call it a night. So we'll see. We'll see how we get on. I'm feeling pretty confident we'll make it. But just got to be cool. Right, let's move on to this helmet. Get this done. Last one. It's been very quiet in the chat tonight, but that's all right. We've got 8 people watching now, and we're about 40 minutes in, so that's good. Got about another 20 minutes, I think I'm going to be able to do, because I'm feeling pretty tired tonight, guys. I'm not going to lie. It has been a long week already. I've still got tomorrow and Friday to get through, so we'll make it, I'm sure. I'm feeling very confident, but it has been a long week. I'm pretty tired. But yeah, is anybody else feeling tired, or is it just me? Maybe you guys have had pretty refreshing weeks or something, relaxing weeks. I don't know. Right. That is the paint on the uniforms. Can you guys still see that? No. Let's just bring them forward. Oh, wonderful. Always good to get a bit of a paint job finished like that. So the next thing I need to do is get the wash out, and the wash is going to be the Drakenhof Nightshade from GW. I'll have to get some more at some point. Doesn't look as full as I thought it was, but that's all right. Still quite a lot there. Lovely. Right, let's top up on a drink. Have a look at the chat, which is pretty quiet. Oh, hopefully not too many of you have had any issue tonight. It'd be nice if it was gone down pretty smoothly. Right, other things that need mentioning. I don't think there's too much. Obviously, if you haven't seen Sunday's video, do go check that out on. Oh, excuse me, on the channel. And that'll give you an update as to what I got done. I mean, obviously, if you're on the live stream most Wednesdays, you'll have seen pretty much what I've been getting achieved, which is good. Right, let's get out. Let's see how this affects. Yes, like that. That's good. Yeah, I think that's going to work quite well. I'll hold them up in just a sec so you guys can see, but I think this is going to look quite good. Way. Throw the figure, throw the figure. Lovely. Let's get a little bit more on there, although I need to try to secure it to the base a bit more. There we go. Right, that's that and that. A little bit more on the arms. And then onto the helmet. And I think that is working a treat. Got that dark look to it, which is what I'm going for. So hopefully that is going to be absolutely the winner. Right, let's put him down there. He's not hanging on that base very well, so we'll have to hope that he holds on for grim life. Right, let's get these trousers done. Lovely. More in the lid. Lovely. Leaves, back, collar. That's looking all right. Just get a bit for the helmet. We'll be laughing. I think the others, I'm just going to need to leave a little bit longer. But I'm rather pleased with them. I think they're looking quite good. Yeah, I'll give the other figures a couple of minutes just to dry off. It shouldn't take too long. Let's just hold these up to the camera so you can have a look at them. Hopefully you can see them all right. Oh, I managed to get a little bit on his face, but let's just wipe that off. Just going a little bit green there. Yeah, that's good. I'm liking these. And the figures themselves are really nice. That's the other beauty of these. Really like these. So, yeah. I think the wash is going to be really nice just to darken them up. Once we get maybe, I don't know whether I'm going to do any highlights, whether I'm going to get sort of like my Terminatus stone, just do a light dry brush over them at the end just to pick out some key bits. Right, how are we doing? 4 bits of pavement done, 4 to do. I've got 4 policemen that need doing. We've got about, I would say, 13 minutes. In terms of what, in terms of time left, things to think about, things that I've got coming up. So, or things that I need to get done over the coming month. Obviously, got to finish these guys off, and the inspector. I think the inspector will be quite quick to do, and the fact he's one figure as well, that'd be really nice. So, I've got to need to get the Fashion Maker Light and Water team done, which again, once I've remembered what colours to do, and I'll need to go back and watch the video, they should be really quick to do as well. So pleased about those. Need to get the other payments done, but I might even get those squared away tomorrow, and then I might try to get this guy finished off as well this month. As I say, good start. A lot of the colours blocked in. I need to do sort of the ready piece kind of optic glows, and then it'll be on to highlighting and also do some pin washes on around the panels. In fact, what I might do as well while I'm here, just something a little bit different. I accidentally painted over a bit that should have stayed white. Bit of a rookie error. But I think what I'll do is I'll just add it now. Why not? Why not indeed? So of course try not to get black bits white. That don't need to be that. But yeah, should be fine here. Something different to what I've been working on a lot recently. It's interesting. Every now and again just pick this up, do a little bit of work on it. It's quite nice to paint something different using slightly different techniques, I guess, in the sense that primed it white, and then didn't really do a lot to the white other than to put the pin wash between the panels, so it creates shadow using the wash to create that. That's gone quite nicely there. Rather pleased with that. That's where I need it to be. So yeah, that looks good. I did need to send my friend an STL file to ask him to print me out test print version of a building from the what's it called? Sorb Sector Rome Kickstarter. So I need to do that at some point. I haven't done that yet. Just been way too busy. Oh, as you can tell, I've fallen asleep. But no, we're doing all right. 9 minutes to go. Not sure what else I'm going to do, to be quite honest. Has the paint dried? Yeah, can I get away with doing a wash on that, maybe? Well, that guy needs a little bit more on his helmet. Does he? Yeah. Let's just touch that there. Looks a bit patchy on his back as well, to be fair. Okay, sticking it to the end. Try to get the others. He's still drying. How's he doing? No, still wet. This one here. He's got a bit on his chin after. He's dry. He's good enough to get a wash. And to be fair, the ones that I have washed are coming out really nicely, actually. So that's good news. Very odd. The chat's been very quiet, so I don't know if you guys are having problems, because the chat's not usually this quiet. Or you're just super busy doing other things like painting, terrain, and all that good stuff. So, if you are, just ignore me. But if there is a problem, it's a real shame. We'll see. It's been good for quite some weeks to go, so maybe it's just a one-off week. Who knows? But yeah, incredibly quiet. Very odd. And for anybody new joining the live stream, I do apologise for this. Not quite sure why is this quiet. It's usually busier than this. But you are more than welcome along on the channel, on the live stream. Thank you for joining us. It's always great to have new faces as well as the old ones. And I'm not just talking about Johan and Steve, but some of the regulars that we have. But yeah, it's really good to have you along with us, and thanks for joining. What have we got coming up? So on Sunday we've got my next video will be coming out, where I'll be taking a look at some terrain I've been working on. The second part of my Grand Designs Small Heath project, and that will be coming out at 6 o'clock UK time on Sunday. So definitely check that one out if you're around. Obviously, once it's out, and you'll be able to get hold of it. Just by going to the channel and checking out the latest video. Try not to get blue on the face, but there we go. Right. There's a third one. I've got 3 more to do. But yeah, really odd how it's gone tonight. However, I've enjoyed myself as per usual. Thank you to everyone for joining along. I'm probably not. I'm probably going to wrap it on for the next 6 minutes, because I'm feeling pretty tired. I'm not sure I'm going to make it, but no, all good. did see a thumb. Oh, okay. So we've got some icons going on. Very interesting. Anyway, yeah, I think we've made a really good bit of progress there tonight. Extra coats on the uniforms. Obviously, get some paint on the helmet. Put some washes on 3 of them. I'll do the other 3 probably tomorrow morning first thing. It's a quick, easy job. Won't take me very long. Nice to get a little bit extra done on this guy. He's doing all right. He'll be hopping along. If he doesn't get done this month, not the end of the world. As I say, we'll try to get these guys done. Once we're on done that, we'll work on the details. The weapons will be a sort of a secondary or kind of a last thing to do, but that's good. And then I can come along once I've done all that and do the flesh, get some highlights and stuff like that. Really do go to town on the flesh. So that's that. Once I've done these 6, obviously painting them all, based them, I shall then look to do the inspector, paint him, as well as the Fashionjäger and light mortar team. So yeah, we're making really good progress, and we've not even hit March yet, which is really exciting. Sunday night then, as I said, we've got the video coming up. Do check that one out. That should be really good. That's the second part of my Grand Designs A Small Heath project, which is good. I've got a third part planned as well, so we'll see how that goes. Need a little bit more resources for that, such as extra brick paper. But I think once I've done that, I'm gonna give Small Heath a bit of a break. I might try to get a game in, which I'll video and get playing. That might be quite good fun. So do check that out in the coming weeks, months. But I'm also going to get back to the 6mm Napoleonic, so we'll try get some more British done, and probably get started on the French. I'm really keen to get some units of French done. Yeah, I'll definitely. Oh, what's the date next week? We're on next week. We're on the 4th. Yes, I am around next Wednesday for the live stream. So if you've enjoyed tonight and you want to come back and experience what the chat's really like, then definitely come along and join us next Wednesday, where we'll be back for the next live stream. Oh, excuse me. Apart from that, apologies for being so tired tonight. That is just one of the potential dangers of a midweek live stream, but lots of good positives about it anyway. So yeah, that's it really. I don't think there's any other housekeeping that I need to go through. I will try to get the pavements finished off either tomorrow or maybe Friday, depending how things go. But I need to get that done for the video, so we'll need to press on. Yeah, and I think the following week I'll be doing a rules review, sort of initial thoughts of Soldiers of Napoleon. So if you're interested in that as a rule set, do check that video out. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I could grab it on for another couple of minutes. If we really felt we wanted to hit the full hour, one more minute, I'm sure I can do that. I'll thank those people who've been on tonight. So big thanks to Johan, to Robert, and to Steve for joining me in the chat. Sorry to those who perhaps weren't able to, and big thanks to all those who obviously did join and watched along. It is greatly appreciated. So that's it really. Only thing really left to do is wish you all a great rest of your evening and great rest of your week. Have a good weekend, and I will catch you next Wednesday in the next live stream, and of course on Sunday for the next video. So yeah, until then, take care, have a good night, and see you soon.